stretch at the plate lately. Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Uceta in his 6th season, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that one is lifted in the air. Nootbaar on the move. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. First and second, 2 outs. Riggs digs in now. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. Swung out, belted. Deep, that one way back there, and that one's gonna land not so much here, but here. A 3-run shot, his 41st home run of the season, and we are tied. It's 4-4. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him. He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
And that one fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And the 0-1. Swung out, belted. Deep, that one way back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. He'll take a trot around the bases. His 42nd home run of the season, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 4-3. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly. The outfield was perfect to get the out.
Nobody out, runner at first. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swung out, belted. Deep, that one way back there, and that one's gonna land not so much here, but here. He shoots one out to right. His 2nd homer this series, and they cut into the lead. It's 6-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back.
Riggs with a homer in his last game. The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. And takes low for ball 1.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Strikes. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And there's a ball. Very high with that one. And it's a full count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. He nails one out to right. That's his third home run of the series. It's 10-3. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
That one ripped. Bader ranging back. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. He sends it out of here. It's 5-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He got on plane with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch. Got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Riggs stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate and patience.
Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 10-2.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Heel back to work. Fastball is outside.
You know, these Braves just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Ripped, but it curls foul. There's a swing and a drive. Grisham drop step going back. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. He made him pay for that one. His 47th home run of the season, and they've got their first run. It's 6-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist.
Now it's the power speed combo. Bailey, Riggs. Not close with that one. Ball one. And another ball. One out, bases empty. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. His 48th of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. that was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Kicks and deals. And that's outside. And 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Go ahead run at second. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside low. 2-1.
2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swung out, belted deep. That one went back there, and that one's gonna land not so much here, but here. His 49th home run of the season. It's 3-0. These fans are just heartbroken right now.
Well, the intentional walk definitely backfired on them right there, and they thought they were setting themselves up for a better situation. But when you're coming to the plate in that spot, there's nothing you want to do more than
Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball.
This
One
guy's
strike.
usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's back. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. Home run number 50 on the year. It's 4-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.